Colorado fired Karl Dorrell. The best result of the season so far for Colorado was a 43-20 loss to Arizona. This had to happen. This is not a functioning football team right now. Why they gave him a huge buyout, I don't know. My God. Again, the agents, coaches' agents just ski masking these ADs. Where was Karl Dorrell going?
Right. Who were they bidding against? They were bidding against themselves, is what they were. I mean, I don't know.
Guy was an NFL assistant. Yeah. Pat, you grew up in Colorado, so you can explain this. Obviously, Boulder, awesome city for me. I don't know if it's great for 18-year-old football players. I mean, look, they won the title a long time ago. Eric Bieniemy sitting there at the Chiefs. Be pretty interesting. But what is Colorado capable of, and what kind of coach can they get, and should they just throw it all at Bieniemy?
Well, yeah, it's a weird job. As you said, it's a great college town. It's a great place to live. It is very far from a football hotbed. The football hotbed is circles around the Broncos, period. It's a very pro state, and Boulder itself is, not super sports attuned other than outdoor sports. There's not people that give a lot of money to the school to be good at football. They don't, spend lavishly on facilities. They're never going to compete for a national championship again. I don't think that would be extremely hard to replicate. They had some very good coaches who did some incredible recruiting, probably took in some pretty rough characters for a while, but they had a very good run, and it's going to be hard to ever replicate that again.
I think there's a lot of people there also, like Dan had mentioned, scratching their head over why Karl Dorell had the buyout that he had. $11.4 million. So we had Frost, who leads it all with $15 million buyout. Dorell is second, 11.4. Dorell is second. Jeff Collins, 11.3. Paul Christ settled down to 11. And then Herm Edwards is around 8. So we're already up to $56.7 million. Last year was believed to be a record at $94 million in buyout money. But we're already up to $56.7 million. It's, Dorell's firing and Dorell's buyout is a good window into this buyout situation in college football, which is just going wild.
Karl Dorrell was the Miami Dolphins wide receiver coach. He hadn't coached college football since 2007. He's the wide receiver coach. He had previously been with the Jets. He did a year at Vanderbilt as an OC, Houston Texans, Dolphins before that. He's just a guy out there. Stop giving these buyouts like you're worried that William Christopher Sweeney's going to leave. Yeah, you got that guy? Sure. Or you got, even then, they're going to go. People are going to go. Enough with the buyouts. There's no guarantee on either side. Where are you going? And if they were sitting here right now saying, hey, next coach, we've got $7 million squirreled away here because we're not giving it to the last coach for improved coaching salaries or use of a private plane so you can get around the West easier or whatever infrastructure you need. Instead, it's like, oh, we just blew that money. It's a bad hire and a bad contract.
Does this make you guys feel any better? I'm reading about his contract now. During the COVID-19 pandemic, Dorell accepted a 10% pay cut of his total salary.
Thanks. Karl Dorell's a nice guy. Great, thank you. There was no fans. You know what? You only had to coach half the season.
Right?
Amazing. 11 million. It's just a dumb buyout. It's bad athletic directoring. It's bad, and it's just the business. It's not just Colorado. It's all of them. Stop acting like they have all the power. Yeah, certain guys do have some power. This isn't it.